Hey there, y'all, and welcome to today's Daily Down and Dirty. My name is Fairlight. Welcome to Airy Fairy Tarot. All right, y'all. So looking at the cards today, honestly, it could be about love. It could be about money. But ultimately, I think it's about you and your personal freedom and how stumbling blocks can become building blocks. And before I jump into the reading, looking at it, it reminded me of this Charles Bukowski, little, I guess it's from a poem or something, that I just posted on my personal Facebook page. And it goes like this. And when nobody wakes you up in the morning, and nobody waits for you at night, and when you can do whatever you want, what do you call it? Freedom or loneliness? So, starting with that, we're all artsy today. No. So we started out with the 9 of Cups, and I also want to say that I was compelled to pick up a card when I started the reading, and it was the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Wands reversed. And I was like, oh, I don't want to start the reading with that. And then, so eventually we ended up with the King of Wands reversed. So it's the same energy, but I want to start out by looking at the 9 of Cups upright. And boy, is that a card of freedom. And I love how yesterday's reading was all about gold and how much gold there is here. And I never noticed until today that down here in the corner is this little treasure chest full of gold. And, in other cards like the 4 of Pentacles, often there will be a chest full of gold and they're keeping it tight. And so it's like the chest represents your heart, right? And it's that heart full of gold. And here she's celebrating this freedom, this happiness, this joy. And next to that, we've got this Knight of Swords. And it's like running towards your truth with this freedom to run towards your truth. So it feels like this is where you are presently. Let's all be here presently. And also I want to say above that is this card. It's the 5 of Wands. The way it's depicted in this deck is why I called this reading Stumbling Blocks Become Building Blocks. And even though it doesn't really look like they're working together, there's just something about it that I like the energy where the 5 of Wands, it's a competition card, but I like the saying, at the bottom level is competition, at the top is collaboration. And and I really like to tell people that collaboration, look at it more that way. Even if somebody is doing the same thing that you're doing, look at it as you are widening the path for each other, and truly you can collaborate. And so they are learning to climb. They're trying to achieve this fire, this inspiration, and it feels like that freedom and that clarity, that truth really helps you to achieve what it is that you're reaching for. And maybe others are reaching for that too. And ultimately, I don't think it matters who gets there first. It's just, if one person gets there first, they're showing you how to climb up and achieve that. And I was looking really closely at this card, and I never noticed, there's all this I don't know, webbing or something around the top of this card. And I don't know if I can get it to focus so that you see it the way that I was seeing it. But this reminds me of a music note right here. And so there was just something about attuning yourself to the resonance of your own harmonics, your own authentic vibrational frequency, singing your own authentic song. And so these 3 cards right here are like this, and it just really feels like the freedom to really go after that which sparks your soul, which really makes your heart sing. So I feel like preceding this, we've got this 4 of Cups, which I'm never thrilled about the 4 of Cups. I almost looked at it a different way. Before that King came out, I was almost looking at it a different way. Well, this is this deck, and this deck does present this 4th cup in such a different way. It's filled with a rainbow, and maybe she's just not looking at what she's being offered. But then I saw that this King of Wands was right over top of that, and I was like, nope. Same old fucking Four of Cups. Four of Cups is just, you know, you don't have to settle for less than what you truly want, unless you want the experience. I have a few different examples of that in my own personal life, where I got the Four of Cups when I went to enter into a creative project. And it was kind of like, it probably won't turn out the way you want it to, but you'll definitely get experience from it. And that's always information, because, you know, if this is what you're getting now, you know, sometimes it doesn't hurt to give it a try, just to give you clarity about what it is. I don't like that this King of Wands is overlighting this card though, because this just, it's like, I hate to say more of the same, but you know, it almost feels like more of the same. If this is a romance kind of thing, I don't know that everybody has had this experience, but it does kind of seem like a lot of us are just done with more of the same. We're done with the superficial, you know, fuckboy energy, whatever. Just we want depth, we want real. We don't want to settle for, well, this is what I've got now, so I guess I'll, you know, it's like maybe valuing ourselves more, holding out for that true Ace of Cups energy. So we move on from this Four of Cups to the Seven of Pentacles. And so again, it feels like this is just describing a situation that is just not satisfying. It's not the true king that we're waiting for. It's not the Ace of Cups that we're waiting for. It's not true love. It's not true passion. It's lacking. You know, it's superficial kind of energy. But then we've got the Seven of Pentacles, and the Seven of Pentacles, sometimes it feels like starting all over again, but you're not starting from scratch. It's not like you were just born. It's like now you've had a lot of experiences. So again, maybe this Four of Cups wasn't for nothing. You had an experience of what clarified what you don't want. So now you can plant seeds and really anchor in the roots of what you truly do want. And so that leads to this Nine of Cups. I like the 7 to the 9, because if it was the Nine of Pentacles, that would show that garden really blossoming to fruition, really showing this abundance. But this is an abundance of joy, an abundance of gold. So then we come full circle again, you know, after planting those seeds and seeing that you can cultivate something that you really want to root into your life, that you really want to nurture into being, that really nourishes you back, then that gives you this freedom to go after what you truly want. And again, now you can reach for that true passion, that true passion that sparks your desires, that you truly want to manifest, that song that sings to your heart. All right, that's all I have for today. If you would like a reading from me, feel free to hit me up on whatever social media that you're seeing this on, or you can send me an email to airyfairytarot.com at gmail.com. I need to do a website. I know. I like hugging trees and not so much about the technology, but whatever. Hit me up if you would like a reading, or if you happen to be in the downtown Asheville, North Carolina area, come on into Instant Karma. It's your one-stop hippie shop, and you can get other cool swag like candles, crystals, tapestries, cute clothes, all kinds of beautiful stuff. So come on in or hit me up. Either way, that's all I have for today. Peace and love until next time.